isn't going to be any different. It is a stunning ruby ring. Now, we've been showcasing this, I imagine, throughout the day. Hello, eye on the prize, eye on the prize. There we go. You are looking at 1.15 carats. Oh, it started well, hasn't it? 1.15 carats in a single marquee cut stone. 10 by 5 millimeters in size, and you do have 22 points of ILIANA diamonds. Now, I just love this. Look at the diamonds and look at the way that they burst out of the ruby. Rubies, don't forget, rubies and diamonds are the two hardest natural gemstones known to man. Now, I've only got 3 in the auction. There's not many, is it, for a one-to-own? So if you do want this, my advice to you is get on the line, let me see you there. Dial the number, press 1 and then hash. I'm going low immediately. Have a look at this price. $7.99, what do you think about that? Let's put this on. I'll put it on. And I want you, oh, this is lovely on. Now, the kind of what everybody's talking about in all the magazines, everybody is stating it's all about statement jewellery. It's all about jewellery that kind of speaks to you, that shows up from a distance, whether or not it be because of the size, because of the colour. This really has both of those. You've got the size of that stone, which is 10 by 5, and really unusual to find a marquee cut ruby. We see a lot of oval cuts, a lot of round cut rubies. You know, it tends to verge more on the classic. This is given a very abstract feel because you've got that marquee cut stone in the centre. Actually originated by the Marquis de Pompadour's lips around the shape. You can see the shape of the lips, can't you? Now, a sign of a very, very good ruby is when you look inside the stone and you have almost like an ever such a soft pink tone to it. It's known as the silk of the ruby, like raspberry jam in colour. Have a look at this. And I've gone low. If you're interested, I need to see you on the line. We've been showing you this throughout the day. Dial the number, press 1 and then hash. I love the fact you've got quite a lot of gold in there as well. 4.2 grams approximately of your gold, and I will tell you to reassure you that it feels lovely when you put it on, and that is why the finish is superb every which way you look at any piece of anything from our jewellery ranges. It doesn't just have to be the ILIANA, it can be the sterling silver, it can be the classic collection. Beautifully finished, every nook and cranny has been thought about. So at 529, do I see any bidders on the line? It might be because you're considering this maybe as a 40th wedding anniversary. The birthstone for the month of July, by the way, so maybe you want to propose to her in July. It's quite a way off, but you know, thinking ahead when I'm going to show you the price it goes to, it's well worth doing that. Now, these are ILIANA diamonds, and just a bit, as obviously at 10 o'clock we always bring you a diamond hour, don't we? So just remember this for later on. Have a look. So we're not talking here. I will do it again. That sounded like I'm never going to do it again. But look, G to H, rare. At the very least, you are getting rare diamonds. So bear that in mind, up towards the colourless end of the chart. Doesn't start at an A, always starts at a D. Now at 529. I'm going to go low. I'm going to take it under £500. I can't believe I'm about to do this. London, you're there. Hit the hash key. Just avoid disappointment, because I tell you what, something like this kind of carat weight, this kind of calibre of stone as well, such a rich intensity of colour saturation. A very good sign of a good ruby, the king of the gemstones. Now, London, you're there. I'm looking for another 2 bidders to come through and join me. Don't forget, the price will only ever go one way, and that is down, and you will all pay exactly the same final price. So that's why it bodes to come in early. Come in early, hit the hash key, and then you will pay exactly the same price as everyone else. You just won't be fighting for the final few. But I love this. I think what makes this very original is the abstract nature of the ring, the fact that it's really angular. I love the baguette cut stones either side, and it's got to be a very good stone to take on a baguette cut. There's fewer facets in a baguette cut diamond as opposed to a round brilliant cut. So if it's a poor diamond, it just won't sparkle. I can tell you, and you can see, these are sensational stones. Now this ruby, what do we love about rubies? I'm going to hand you over now to Dan Dennis in the US of A, but get on the line and get bidding if you're interested.
Ruby is part of the same mineral group as the sapphire is, and that is the corundum mineral group. That makes it a 9 on the hardness scale. The only thing more durable than a ruby is a diamond, which is a 10 on the hardness scale. So what that means is, of course, that you'll be able to wear your ruby every single day without having to worry about it scratching. The only thing that can scratch a ruby is a diamond. So it's a very, very strong stone, and it's something that will give you years and years and years of wear without having to worry about it whatsoever. If you like durable stones, then definitely the ruby is the one for you.
So is the ruby the one for you? I need to see some action on the phone lines. If I don't see anyone coming in the next minute, I could well be moving on, but I do have London there. I just want to show you all also from the side. I like the way that there's not too much detail, there's not too much regalia. All of the details are around the front. All of the focal point is set on the front, and that's what I like about this. I love the fact that from a distance it is going to give you that statement look. Now at $4.99 I'm going to take this price down. Good luck, London, and I'm going to give you 60 seconds, uno minuto, to keep the auction open. At $4.49 I have taken it so incredibly low. Not only are you getting ILIANA diamonds, you are getting a sensational coloured ruby. It's a beautiful, beautiful, rich ruby as well. It's not pale in any sense of the word. The second hardest gem known to man, of course, from the corundum family. Let me hear you say it. Corundum ranks a 9 on the Mohs scale. Okay, at $4.49. Any interest? Dial the number, press 1 and then hash. You will get the ILIANA trappings with this ring as well. I'll put it inside the box for you. I can really see this as an anniversary gift. I can see this, as just a coming of age, a special birthday, like a 30th or a 40th. But a 40th, of course, that's the stone to celebrate it with. The diamond's just adding further light to that central stone, and it looks different. Dare you be original? Dare you wear anything that doesn't look like what everybody else is wearing? Channel your inner Carrie Bradshaw. Okay, I'm going to give you about 30. If I see no action on the phone lines, I will be moving on at $4.29. Dial the number, press 1 and then hash. Is London still there? Okay, London is gone. I've got 3 opportunities in the auction. Coming up next, I will be bringing you Tahitian pearls in earring form. I've also got some tanzanite coming up. I have a loose Paraiba tourmaline stone as well. So if you fancy yourself as a jewellery designer, do not go anywhere. Okay, at $4.29, no interest on this. If not, I will be moving on. What makes this sensational also is the setting. A lot of people compliment us on our setting, saying they feel very sturdy and very solid and that you're very confident wearing them. They're not flimsy in any way, shape or form. Get it valued. I'll tell you what, if you get this home and you don't like it, I want you to send it back. If you are not 120% loving this, send it back. I should really not be this low. Get back on the line. Maybe London wants to come back and join us. This is how you bid. It's very, very easy. You dial that number, you press 1, and then you press hash to confirm your bid. But once you've hit the hash key, don't think that you can't get it back to us if you're not that sure about it once you get it home. You do have your 30-day money-back guarantee. Okay, I've got to give you about 30, then if you don't want this, I will be moving on. It is the one-to-own. We do this every day at 8 o'clock. And we're throwing our lowest price guarantee. I am that confident you will not find this very item with this exact in carat weight, like for like, anywhere else down the high street. If you do, we'll refund the difference. Now Kilmarnock is there. At $3.99, if you want the first one, Kilmarnock, hit the hash. Just make the most of your 30. You've done it. Well done. Who was that? Thomas, you're in Kilmarnock. Nice to have you with us. Now, London, if you'd like to come back and join us, $3.99. Isn't that lovely from a distance, though? I know red and green shouldn't be seen, but I kind of think now is the time that you think about wearing colours that kind of clash in a very kind of Cheryl Cole kind of way. That girl cannot put a foot wrong, can she? She's so beautiful, isn't she, Cheryl Cole? So do you not think, as a producer? I think she's stunning. She looks like a Disney princess, I think. $3.99, 2 opportunities in the auction. Dial the number, press 1 and then hash. Around the back, can you see there the way that it's slightly tapered so it's going to be comfortable? Around the back. Can you see the way it's smooth? It just feels lovely on, but it's the diamonds as well. I mean, look how good these diamonds are. You've got 20 diamonds, but I love the way you've got a tiny look. When I move my hand ever so slightly, look what happens to those diamonds. I'll go lower, $3.89. Now, Tom is in. And at $3.89, if you want to come through and join us, I never intended to go this low. That's my final price. I'm going to give you a minute. Let's start that clock. This is the one-to-own. We do this every day at 8 o'clock. Diamonds, rubies and gold, our luxury collection. This is my final price at $3.89. Get yourself in. I think this is beautiful. And if you don't love it when you wear it and you get it home, send it back. We'll give you your money back. Such intensity of colour, and this is such a hard thing to find down the high street. If you were interested when we were above £500 or when we were at $4.99, look at this price now at $3.89. 34 seconds and counting. Dial the number, press 1 and then hash. Tom is in. Is London going to come back? I think this is lovely though. Look how flush it is as well. In a half bezel setting so that it's not protruding, it's not going to catch on everything. Your final 19 seconds. Now at 10 o'clock I will bring you a 10 o'clock special. It is a fire opal set. You get the pendant, you get ring and earrings to boot, so join me at 10 just before I kick off a whole hour of diamonds. Any more for any more, then well done, Tom. You get it for $389, but the final two are going back.